Today, I want to share with you that there are many free ways that you can market your business so that you don't actually have to do paid marketing and still achieve results. So, I want to rest assured that you can actually do this without having to spend any money except your time. That's the only thing that you're going to have to invest. So, one of the things I want to share with you is a traditional method called canvassing. That's suitable for a lot of home improvement businesses, but it's really involving anything that you need to contact a business, such as a business owner. So for us, being in the business loan space, you could just take your afternoon and go to your local main street and literally go door to door. That's what canvassing is, and introduce yourself to the local businesses. Tell them that you're a business owner yourself and that you have a product that you can work with them on called business loans, and say, if you ever need any type of business funding, here I am. Maybe drop a business card, but I would definitely recommend that you take their business card and then take that. Usually it has an email address, and then maybe later on that day or the next day, drop them an email. So they'll have your contact information. You say, it was nice meeting you, Joe. I'll stop in next time and have a bagel next time. So you just want to build that rapport and then maybe put them into some type of trickle campaign, an email campaign, and send them an e-blast maybe once a month, once a week, whatever you want to do. So you could cultivate that lead. So canvassing is a traditional method that involves you actually going out to the business and contacting the business owner. Another way is you could contact your local Chamber of Commerce. All the Chamber of Commerces have these events that are open to new businesses. So you could contact them. Obviously, they want you to join, but you can go usually to a first meeting or some type of event, and you could just let them know that you're checking it out. And when you're there, you get to talk to all the other business owners that are there who are members. And again, do the same thing. Grab their business card and just kind of talk to them and see what their business involves. And the goal of it is just basically get yourself out there. A lot of times they also have these things called business groups, organized business events such as a LaTip or a BNI. They have all these groups that meet at diners or Panera Bread or some type of local meeting place. Look them up online, check out your local one. And then typically they allow you to attend at least one meeting, maybe two meetings at no cost. Again, just let them know you're checking it out. You're a business owner. You want to come meet other business owners. So you want to do that, and you want to be able to get in front of these other business owners. Another way that you can market your business, again for free, is on Craigslist. You can make a posting on Craigslist, maybe business financing, contact me. And then you have your website, your phone number, and so forth, and you can use Craigslist for that as well. Another way is LinkedIn. LinkedIn is like the Facebook for professional businesses and for business owners. So if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, you really should make one. So I'm going to talk today specifically how to use LinkedIn to build your business for free, and it's only going to take your time. So the first thing is LinkedIn is something that you would have to join if you haven't already. Create your profile. And what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to give myself a challenge. It's going to be a five-day LinkedIn business challenge. And what my goal is going to be is to contact or connect with 20 businesses or business owners a day for 5 days. So at the end of the week or at the end of 5 business days, I will have, hopefully, if everyone connects with me, at least 100 leads or 100 business owners, which are leads. That's what we're targeting. So that's the goal. I encourage you to follow along with me, but also to maybe do it yourself. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into a few details as to what you need in order to get started and what you need to do this, just so you're prepared, just like I will be, and then I'll start tomorrow. So the first thing is, if you don't have a LinkedIn profile, get on LinkedIn. If you do have a LinkedIn profile, you want to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is up to snuff. So you want to make sure you have a current headshot. Don't use something from 20 years ago so you look better, but you're not who you are today. You want to update it with your business name, And then you want to also make sure that you include in your summary what it is that you do. And here you want to make sure that you use industry buzzwords. You want to make sure that you're tailoring it to what you do. So for example, you might use the acronym MCA. MCA obviously for Merchant Cash Advance. You want to also make sure you have something included, something called maybe alternative financing or alternative funding or expert in alternative funding, something like that, where you want to include it in this category, because if they're doing a search or if they read your profile, you want to make sure that it has everything there that is relevant to the work experience and to your business experience that you have. That's pretty much it about the summary. You want to make it engaging and interesting, but short, concise, to the point, so that people want to be able to understand what it is that you do. Again, it's not just making this long project out of your profile. It's just to give the necessary information so that they know you're the authority in the space, and when they reach out to you, you'll talk to them about it. Okay, so next, how will you get these qualified business leads of these business owners? Now, LinkedIn has a search feature. It acts very much like Google. You basically type in whatever it is that you're looking for. So for this challenge, you're going to target business owners. And in the LinkedIn interface, it's found in the upper left corner. It's a search bar. You would just type in business owner. And they'll give you different options like business owner jobs, business owner in title, business owner. So what you're going to do is you're going to look up first, start out with business owner in title. And what that means is it's just going to pop up all these business owners who have the business name, the business owner as their title. So that's perfect, because these are going to be sole proprietors, these are going to be partnerships and so forth. And those are going to be perfect for you to connect with. So then what we're going to talk about is how do you build your database or your profile, and you're going to do that by connecting with people and building your professional connections to grow your network. That's what you're going to do. So when you do that, let's say you have Joe Smith, and you're going to click on Joe Smith, and he's a plumber. So what happens is you're going to click on Joe Smith. Now, some of these profiles are protected where you have to know them personally. You have to have done business with them previously. There's a lot of ways that they might protect it. You might have to know their email. But I will tell you that there are many others that are open, meaning you don't need to have done work with them before. You don't need to know their email. You don't need to know them personally. So the ones that you come across that are blocked for whatever reason, just move on to the next one. There are thousands of these people out there, maybe hundreds of thousands. So just move on to the next one. And what happens is you're going to have an option of either just connect to send now, or you could send a note. I would advise you to send a little personalized note. I basically draft a little note and I save it as on my notepad on my desktop, and then I copy and paste it into the email. So you could draft a little note, maybe personalize it per person that you're connecting with. Maybe for this case, in our example, hi Joe, and then paste what you have. So maybe it goes something like, you type in hi Joe, you cut and paste what you have, and maybe what you have says something to the effect, I want to add you to my professional network. I own a business loan company. If you ever need a business loan, contact me. But I'd love to connect with you anyway. And something like that. Something short, simple, and sweet. The goal is just to get them to connect with you. So that's pretty much what you do. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to grow your network by connecting with business owners. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to have to increase your relevancy. And what I mean by that is you're going to have to show that you're active on LinkedIn. The people on LinkedIn want to work with people who are active on LinkedIn. So what happens is, just like Facebook, there are ways that you can do this. And for example, another way is by posting information. So you can either post information on your own about how you can help business owners succeed. You can write an article on alternative financing and how important it is for a business owner to get financing because banks aren't lending money. You could go search online for articles about alternative financing and post that into your LinkedIn. So those are kind of things that you want to do to post information, and that's going to help you increase your relevancy. It's going to increase your profile, and those are the kind of things that you want to do. Another way that you could do that is to like other people's postings. So just they have a news feed just like Facebook if you're not too familiar with it. But then what happens is other professionals are posting information. Some of them are in your network, some of them are not in your network. Excuse me. But what happens is they might write an article or they might post some information about something that's relevant to business. Almost whatever it is, just like it, because then what happens is they're going to start to see that you're liking their articles, and maybe they'll start to like whatever you're posting as well. The other way that you can go about is to request endorsements. They have this thing, endorsements, on LinkedIn. So what happens is you can reach out to somebody and endorse them. Maybe it's a friend of yours that you worked with years ago, and you can say, you know what, John was a good marketer or John was a good salesperson, and you want to give him an endorsement. And when you send that endorsement to him, you can ask him to reciprocate. Say, hey, John, I just gave you a great endorsement. How about you give me an endorsement? Now, the endorsement doesn't have to be about your current position. It's just something, it's more of like a testament of your character. So you want to have it so that these people have worked with you in the past, or they like you and they say, oh, you know, Joe's a good guy, or James is a great guy, you know, very hardworking. I trust him. You know, sometimes some of these people might say, just write it for yourself, send it to me and I'll post it on your account. Whatever works, but the goal is to get them to endorse you. So again, that's going to help increase your profile relevancy. All these tips are going to help you succeed in the LinkedIn arena. But remember what the challenge is. The challenge is to connect with 20 business owners a day for 5 days. So the end of this challenge, you should, if all connect, and I don't think everybody's going to connect, but let's say they all do. You'll have 100 connections of business owners. So you're going to hit them up and you're going to contact them and talk to them. So what's going to happen is that my goal, connect with at least 100 by the end of 5 days. And this is going to be ongoing in terms of each day, 20 a day. Hopefully they'll all connect. Obviously they'll all connect at different times, but I'm going to be following up with each of them each time they connect. And my goal is after the 100 connections I have, or 100 leads, which again costs nothing except my time, is I'm hoping to hopefully get a deal out of this. Maybe one, I'll be ecstatic. It's free, so it's just my time. It's a free deal, and whatever I can make on the deal. So I'm hoping you guys join me in this challenge, or at least follow along. I'll be posting daily videos of my progress and keep you posted as to what's going on. But I really feel that this could be a great opportunity for you to do some free marketing. If you remember, the first couple of things I stated also are free ways to market your business, but LinkedIn is typically a better lead because this is the marketplace for business owners already, and you're going to also be there as a business owner. So I'm just hoping that this can work for you, and we're going to do it together. I'm going to be doing it for the next 5 days, and hopefully we'll both have success, or we'll all have success. And stay with me, and let's see, and I wish you great success.